Samsung is getting ready to launch something completely new and exciting in the foldable phone market, the Galaxy Z TriFold. This will be Samsung's first smartphone with a tri-folding display, and according to new reports, the launch might be happening much sooner than expected. But here's the catch: it will be available only in limited supply. Let's break down what we know so far about this upcoming device, its design, features, and Samsung's strategy behind the limited launch. Back in July, Samsung confirmed that it would launch a phone with a tri-folding display by the end of this year. Most reports suggested that it would be named the Galaxy Z TriFold. Now, a new report from Korea claims that the phone will actually be unveiled next month, in October 2025, and it will go on sale the month after, in November. That means we're only weeks away from seeing Samsung's most ambitious foldable yet. But here's where things get interesting. Samsung reportedly plans to produce only about 50,000 units of the Galaxy Z TriFold in the initial phase. For a brand as big as Samsung, that number is extremely low. So why is Samsung taking such a cautious approach? There are actually two major reasons. The first reason is that Samsung wants to test the waters. A tri-folding phone is a completely new form factor, and the company isn't sure how customers will react to it. Will people see it as a revolutionary upgrade, or just as an expensive experiment? By limiting production, Samsung can reduce the risk. If the phone doesn't perform well in the market, the company won't be left with huge amounts of unsold stock. Also, since it's the first Galaxy phone of its kind, there might be unexpected hardware or software issues. Producing fewer units means Samsung can catch problems early, make improvements, and avoid big financial losses. The second reason is related to another Samsung device, the Galaxy Z Fold 7. This phone was launched in July and has been performing extremely well, even breaking sales records. If the Galaxy Z TriFold were launched in large quantities and at a competitive price, it could take away customers who would otherwise buy the Galaxy Z Fold 7. In other words, the TriFold could end up cannibalizing Fold 7 sales, and Samsung doesn't want that. By limiting the availability of the TriFold, Samsung can make sure the Fold 7 continues to dominate the foldable phone market while still showcasing its innovation. Now let's talk about the design and features of the Galaxy Z TriFold. According to leaks, the phone will have 3 separate sections connected by 2 hinges. Unlike Huawei's Mate X Ultimate, where one part folds inward and the other folds outward, Samsung's design is different. Both hinges on the TriFold will fold inwards, which protects the inner display from scratches, dust, and accidental damage. This makes the design more durable and practical for everyday use. The main display of the Galaxy Z TriFold is said to measure 9.96 inches when fully unfolded. That's almost the size of a small tablet, giving users a lot of screen space for multitasking, gaming, and media consumption. Along with the large foldable screen, the phone will also feature a 6.49-inch covered display. This outer display will allow users to perform quick tasks like checking notifications, making calls, or using apps without unfolding the device. In terms of functionality, the phone is expected to support wireless charging and reverse wireless charging, which means you can use it to charge other devices like earbuds or smartwatches. It will also include NFC support for contactless payments. Recently, leaks have also highlighted its multitasking features, showing how multiple apps can run at the same time across different sections of the screen, taking advantage of the unique TriFold layout. However, there are still many details we don't know yet. For example, there's no confirmed information about the processor powering the phone, or its RAM and storage options. We also don't have specifics about the camera's battery capacity, or the exact connectivity features. Samsung has kept those details under wraps, and it's likely they will only be revealed closer to the official launch event. What we do know for sure is that this phone will mark a big step forward for Samsung in the foldable market. With a tri-folding design, the Galaxy Z TriFold aims to combine the portability of a smartphone with the productivity of a tablet. If executed well, it could completely change how people use foldable devices. To sum it up, the Galaxy Z TriFold will likely be unveiled in October 2025, with sales starting in November. Samsung will produce only 50,000 units initially, both to test consumer response and to protect the sales of the Galaxy Z Fold 7. The phone will feature a nearly 10-inch tri-folding display for 9-inch cover screen, wireless and reverse wireless charging, NFC support, and advanced multitasking features. While some important specifications are still unknown, this device has already generated huge excitement among tech fans. Whether it becomes a massive success or just a limited experiment, one thing is certain: the Galaxy Z TriFold represents the future of foldable smartphones, and Samsung is leading the charge.